Y'all know that saying, a jack of all trades is a master of none. But do y'all know the whole saying? So the whole saying is actually, a jack of all trades is the master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of none. While many people associate the term jack of all trades with negativity, it was never meant to be a negative. It was actually a compliment. And that's so interesting to me because I went a long time feeling bad about like wanting to do so many things. I have so many desires and so many gifts or talents, you can say, that I have always wanted to like fulfill or do. I've always been like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. And I just always had a hard time like kind of putting those things together, and oftentimes I was made to feel bad for wanting to do so many different things. But after I learned the full saying, which shout out to, I don't even know what that man's name. I used to work at this restaurant, and this guy was a customer of mine, and he came in and he was just like, oh yeah. And I literally was saying to him like, oh yeah, I know jack of all trades, master of none. I know that's supposed to be bad, but I really can't put my finger on just one thing I want to do. I honestly can't just say I want one thing to do. And he was just like, who told you that was a bad thing? Do you know the rest of that saying? And he's the one who taught me what it was. And so I was just like, oh my goodness. But then, you know what's even crazier? I thought about the story in the Bible about the people with the talents. So if you go to Matthew, right, it talks about the servant who received the 5 bags of silver. No, this is the wrong clip. Actually, hold on. Anyway, sorry, you have to go back up a little bit. We're starting from verse 15. And of course, this is Jesus telling the parable with the master and the servants. And so, start at verse 15. He gave 5 bags of silver to one, the first servant, 2 bags of silver to another, and 1 bag of silver to the last, dividing it in proportion of their abilities, then left on his trip. And the servant received the 5 bags of silver began to invest the money and earned 5 more. The servant with 2 bags of silver went to work and earned 2 more. But the servant who received 1 bag of silver dug a hole in the ground and hid the master's money. So anyway, we know parables are essentially stories that are supposed to teach us something. And so something I was able to gather from this is that if you were given 5 talents, you were meant to use all 5 of them. If you were given 3, you were meant to use all 3 of them. Even if you were only given just 1, you were meant to use just that 1, not bury it in the ground and throw it away or try to hide it. You are supposed to use your talents in whatever capacity that you have them. Don't feel bad about having more or having less, or whatever the case may be. Embrace literally all of them. You wouldn't have that talent if it wasn't meant to be used. So that's just food for thought. Honestly, I'm also speaking to myself because this is something I constantly or have battled with because of the fact that I just be thinking like, oh, especially growing up in a Nigerian household, you know, they're like, oh, finish one thing. You need to finish one thing. But I don't want to just do one thing. I want to do everything. I want to explore all of my talents. Anyway, that's my TED Talk for today. Be sure to go visit my profile. Make sure you follow and visit the link in my bio. Check out my online store if you have any questions about real estate, whether you're looking to buy, list your home. I'm your girl. Feel free to DM me, comment on a post. I'll get back to you. Have a great day.